There are three numbers that really count in football. Number 7, as worn by Beckham, Raul and Ronaldo, the CR7 version that is. Number 10, forever linked with Pelé, Maradona and Zidane. And of course, the number 9, the talisman, the main man, the centre forward, Shearer, Weah, Ronaldo, the Brazilian one that is. But now the team to beat is Manchester City, running away with the Premier League, favourites for the Champions League, and doing all of this without a traditional centre forward. And they're not alone. So that's why this week we're asking the question, just how important is the number 9 in football? Hello there and welcome to Football Now from Doha with me, Sam Ashu. Now it's the position that you all wanted to be as kids. As someone once said, no one wants to be Gary Neville, a fullback, when you grow up. But times could be changing. Ever since Pep Guardiola with Barcelona and the Spanish national team dispensed with the services of a frontman and flooded the midfield with an extra player or two, the conventional way to win a game of football has changed. So here's someone far more qualified than me to explain the difference between an old school number 9 and a modern day one.
There's more of an emphasis on rotations in the modern game, so that might be a number 9 moving away from defence, the centre-backs hopefully following them, the full-backs pushing out wide and taking the full-backs out wide, and there being a gap in kind of a central area for a wide forward to move into an attack kind of diagonally towards goal. So I think it's just a kind of indication of the evolution of the game and the kind of modern footballers, just being expected to do a lot more than they used to do.
So that's what a number 9 does, but why does the policy of playing a big man up front suddenly seem a little outdated?
I think more and more teams want a player who can do kind of everything. You don't want a number 9 who's just a lump like maybe you were used to having in the game. So yeah, you definitely want a bit more kind of an all-round player up there.
The players are becoming more football players. They play in one side or play more in the back or play more in the midfielder or more in the attacking, depending on the characteristics of the player and the opponents. So I think the number 9 role is like the other roles are losing the characteristic. This is the number 9 role and will be depending of the opponent and depending of the team.
But the idea that there's no such thing as a traditional number 9 isn't the whole story either. For the first time since Andrei Shevchenko in 2004, we almost had an out-and-out striker winning the Ballon d'Or last year. Robert Lewandowski was narrowly pipped by Lionel Messi. Borussia Dortmund's number 9, Erling Haaland, leads the next generation.
I think now he's the best striker in the world. But the team that he goes, I think, will be important for him. Imagine, maybe if you go to Manchester City, I think it's not the game more appropriated for him at this moment. But he can develop. I think he needs to play in a team that is more defending and more counter-attacking game, more transition game like Real Madrid and FC Bayern like to play.
But Haaland isn't the only one. Some of Europe's powerhouses, including Juventus, AC Milan and Inter, have very old-school strikers in the form of Alvaro Morata, Olivier Giroud and Edin Dzeko. Harry Kane plays the role too and wears the shirt for England. He's excelled in the last 2 major international tournaments. So much so, there was a tug-of-war between Tottenham and Manchester City last summer before the Premier League champions decided not to increase their bid in excess of €120 million.
I think what makes Harry Kane such a valuable player is Man City know that he can create a lot of chances and score. So I think with Man City not really having a recognised centre forward since Sergio Aguero left, Harry Kane is a proven goal scorer. There's something about a young lad that kind of has gone through the youth system, the academy, non-league, and then works his way up into the first team and then goes on to play for his country. So I think it's that admiration and inspiration that he's got from the fans, young players within the team and the whole country.
Chelsea, meanwhile, broke the bank to bring in Romelu Lukaku from Italian champions Inter, and the Belgian perhaps represents the best example of what is expected of a number 9. But so far it hasn't really worked out from in England like it did so spectacularly in Italy.
Yeah, I think that in Italy you have the confidence from the coach. He's there, he's the main man, and you have to do everything. You have to score the goals, you have to score the penalties, and the people in Italy, they are used to the striker, and the number 10 decide the game. Lukaku, I see that like in Manchester United, is a player that he needs to feel that he's the number 9, like in Belgium. So I think that Lukaku feels a little bit when you have more competition and they are not the star of the team. I think he feels that, and the confidence drop a little bit.
The Champions League final is club football's biggest game, and both Manchester City and Chelsea lined up without a striker between them. But despite getting to the pinnacle of the footballing summit, there's still a feeling of disappointment from some fans when they see their team's starting 11 and it doesn't feature a centre forward. So then, playing without the number 9, is it just a passing fad, or is it another step in the evolution of football? Do let us know what you think at home using the hashtag FootballNowNumber9, and we'll see you very soon for more Football Now.